If you guys want to see all our new classic cars, please hit the subscribe button. We get new cars in every day. Let's go. What is up, guys? I got this 1979 Cadillac Coupe DeVille up for sale today. We're going to go through a full walkthrough of the vehicle for sale. But before we do so, please hit the subscribe button. This way you see all of our new inventory the second we upload it, and you get a chance to buy the vehicle first. We're going to do a complete walkthrough of the vehicle, go over the good, the bad, and if there's any ugly, so you know exactly what you're getting before you get it. We do ship all over the US, and we can get to any port of your choosing if you want to take it outside the US. Our process is very simple. We do everything electronically if you're not local, and we can ship the car out to you. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start over here with this fender. Fender's got a little scratch right here. The rest of the fender's in pretty good shape. Wheels in good shape. We are missing this little piece right here. Tires are also in good shape. It does have some scratches on this door here, as you can see. The nice part about this car, guys, I bought this from one of my clients out in South Jersey. It's been owned by the same family since new. The dad bought it brand new in 1979. He gave it to his son-in-law, I think it was like 14 years ago after he passed away. The family inherited it and he got it. And then the son-in-law just died and his wife got it, and she called us up and sold it to us. So it was technically a two-owner vehicle, but it was the same family owned. Couple little scratches there. It's been garage kept since new, but it was driven. It's all original paint. Wheels in good shape. Tires also in good shape. The worst part of the car is this side here. You got some scratches in the door and just a little rust starting here. This is pretty much the extent of the rust on the car. Just a little bubbling right there. I'm guessing when water, no, they were driving, water sat in, they took it in the garage and it just sat on there. Take it underneath the car since we're down here. The frame is solid. As you can see, there's no frame rot. I don't visibly see any rust. I didn't notice any active oil leaking. It does look like there is some sludge underneath, but it has been sitting for a while. It hasn't been regularly driven since 2017. It's only been, you know, driven and cruised around the block, and I think she said they went to church with it. They went to mass. So for the past 5 years, it really wasn't driven, but see a couple of scratches here. The hood has a couple little scratches there. This side is in good shape though as far as rust. There's no rust or any rot. Look underneath. We do have this here, the heat shield from the muffler. It's starting to flake apart, but that can be replaced. It doesn't go all the way through. The muffler's not leaking. It's just the shield there. If you look here, this is all solid. It's definitely going to need to be gone through. I would check the oil, all the fluids. I'll be doing oil change, fluid change, coolant change. I do have this little back piece in the dash. No rust or anything back here. This trunk is huge. You can definitely put a lot of stuff back here. A lot of groceries. On the inside. There. This seat is showing somewhere, and that's the worst part right there. The back seat's in really good condition except for the top. Headliner, they usually sag. This headliner's good. The dash is also cracked. I do have the rear view mirror in there. AC turns on but does not blow cold. Compressor kicks on. $63,000 miles. She said it's the original miles, but to me it looks like the car has 160 on it, especially since they drove it all those years. The back muffler does need to be replaced. You can hear it and you can see it. It's got a hole in it. That's the biggest thing mechanically it's going to need. I would do front muffler, back muffler, the heat shield, that's what I'm talking about. But this thing drives awesome. I drove it from South Jersey, brought it back to our shop here in Pendle, and it drove fantastic. Now I'll be honest with you, I think the vehicle's been painted, in my professional opinion. She says it was never painted. But to me, it looks like the vehicle's been painted before. Top's in good shape. We'll go ahead and pop open the trunk, the hood. Show you underneath. All the gauges seem to work. Lights turn on, all the signals work. Look at that beast of an engine. V8 at its finest. This thing is huge. 7.0 liter. But it's nice and smooth. Like I said, I drove this from South Jersey. I had no issues with it. I wouldn't be afraid to drive this wherever. I just posted it today. I had a client call me out in Ohio and I said, hey, come and grab it. I think it'll make it without an issue. I would get it back home, go through it. If you put a little TLC into this, you can make this a really, really nice ride. It's solid, especially it being one family owned. Nice car, guys. You usually see them all rusted out. This has got good history with it. I did promise the owner we would find a good home for it. So we're trying to get the right buyer for this one. It has been sitting for a while. It needs to be gone through. If somebody could turn this into a really nice ride, do a little bit of paint correction on it. Up for sale now, bobevansclassics.com. Go on our website, you'll see the price on there. I get asked a lot, why don't you put prices? Let me tell you something, we're in a very aggressive dealership when it comes to classic cars. If they do not move, we will price them aggressively. So our pricing is constantly changing until we sell them. We're not like these other dealers where they post it and they just sit on the car for a year. We make stuff happen and we make deals happen. If you're interested, give us a call or go on our site. Appreciate you checking out our page. Hit the subscribe button for more classic cars. Later.
Thank you.